The DonutSmp. One, if not the biggest Minecraft service at the moment, holding around 70,000 players at peak, is about to get one of the biggest updates the server has ever seen. Literally the biggest. Now, this isn't just the border being expanded, but also has a completely new start on how DonutSmp runs. Right now, DonutSmp sits around 225,000 blocks by 225,000 blocks, with the nether at 28,000 and the end at 175,000 blocks. But with the new expansion, you might have heard rumors, or maybe Pedro himself saying stuff like it's going to be the vanilla limit, which is 30 million blocks by 30 million. But this just isn't the case. Because if that were to happen, the auction would have nothing to buy and no items would be rare. Even with 50k concurrent players, looting 30 million blocks is just impossible. And if they wanted to expand 30 million blocks, to preload that many chunks would take 120 million gigabytes of storage. But they are supposedly working on something that predicts the direction you are walking in and preloads the chunks in that direction. But here's where things get suspicious. Pedro is pre-generating the first 500k to 1 million blocks before expanding the border. He said that this is for performance balances so the server doesn't lag when the border expands. But the sound of the border being only expanded 1 million more blocks sounds just right to expand the border enough to fix the economy, but not enough to hurt the entire price of everything. So why is this even important? Because over the past couple of weeks, they have been making the anti-cheat stronger and getting rid of bots and even went as far as increasing the skeleton spawner price without a warning. And even over the last few months, they have banned over 30,000 shard farming bot accounts. This means that they're going to fix DonutSmp first so that it's keeping it fair for when the border expands another million blocks. So since there's not going to be botters or cheaters getting the loot, leaving the average player with nothing. This will keep the economy from getting out of hand and giving more space to build bigger bases and bigger farms. So that means that players who like to go base raiding, it will be more rewarding for them. Also, DonutSmp is removing the TP delay across regions now. Whenever teleporting to someone across regions, there won't be any more long freezes. Pedro is also fixing chunk loading so that the chunks can be seen farther away and don't just load in front of you. But everything is about to change. I don't know if you guys will be happy or mad about this choice that they're going to be making, so let me know in the comments. But they are removing /shop. Yes, you heard me right. They are removing /shop. And not only that, they're adding a tax system built so that one farm type can't just keep dominating the server forever. Not too sure how that works right now, but I'll make sure to update you guys, so make sure you subscribe. And now if you're a player who's holding skeleton spawners, this is for you. Everyone is always telling you to buy skeleton spawners. And I could also say myself, holding Skellius is a good idea. But I just need to let you guys know, do not, under any circumstance, use your ult account to farm shards, or you're at risk of your account being banned. Your main and your ult. This is done by tracking playtime and other things. So just AFKing your main account is the safest route. And those people who sit under bedrock farming skeleton spawners, which are mostly bots anyway, will no longer be able to do that, as Pedro is fixing and patching bedrock, so that there's no spaces to sit and farm spawners. But on the bright side, you guys can now build mob farms as the mob cap is being raised. He said this on stream himself that he's trying to make it as vanilla as possible, increasing the spawn rate of the mobs. So farms like piglins, tridents, cows are getting buffed. But that's also going to decrease the price of all those things, so. And if you ever went on the auction and wonder why you can't find the thing you've ever wanted for cheap, and maybe you even said to yourself one time, no way not one person could be selling it for cheap. It's because of bots who have a cheat script that automatically buy any item off the auction if it's under the price that they set. But Pedro is adding a player limit speed to this, so it flags anyone exceeding human buying speeds on the auction. So now that item that you always wanted might become cheaper. So overall, this is going to bring the economy down, being easier for everyone, including new players. And when this update rolls around, April 20th of this year, you have to make sure you set an alarm and mark your calendars, because all the elytras and netherite is going to be gone in the first week of this border expansion. So now let's go in and find out the real reaction of how people on Donut are really taking this update. Do you really think that they're going to be going through with this?
Yeah.
I do think they are, but I don't think a lot of players will like it.
What do you think of them removing /shop?
Bad change.
He's not gonna do it. He's already said it before, and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so you think that's propaganda?
Yeah.
Kinda sad because can't really get totems anymore, and crystals kinda makes Donut not a fun place for PvP.
I'm gonna hate that because that's where I get my totems.
Okay, and how is that going to affect the market?
People will be able to get that stuff because if you're like me, like you only have like 16k, and totems will be going up for like $1 million, and it's like a lot of people can't afford that.
Okay, so overall, you think this is a good thing that Donut is doing?
Removing shop, but like everything else, like yeah.
Okay, so how many blocks do you think? You think the whole 30 million or maybe like 1 mil?
Maybe 5 mil.
And if so, how
yes,
much?
they are. They're gonna do like 30 million blocks or something, they said.
And what are some steps that you recommend people take to not lose a bunch of money during this change?
Sell all your netherite, everything you have except for skellies.
Now, how long do you think all the loot is gonna last before it's all gone?
Maybe like 2 days.
A week. Like, most of it's gonna be gone in a week, and then, like, you're gonna have to travel super far to get it after, like, a week, probably.
Yo, I'm doubling money.
My brother, you gay. You gay. You gay.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Of course.
He should add tacos to Minecraft.
Are you serious right now, bro?
So comment to let me know what you think. And I just want to thank you guys for staying to the end and thank you for watching. And this video that's popping up on your screen, please watch it. I promise you it is interesting and you'll like it. I would never steer you guys in the wrong direction. But that's it for me. Comment down below what you think of these changes and I'm out.